Hey, welcome back to Guys Gotta Gotti. I'm Austin, joined by my wonderful co-hosts Joe and Dennis.
Howdy, good evening.
Hey guys, uh, nice to be here and see you.
Yes, definitely. Great to see you guys.
It's been a long time since we last talked. Um, talked in this format. We talk all the time. We're always bouncing ideas off each other. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and we just haven't been able to make it happen. But we thought this was as good a time as any to get back together.
Yes, we chop it up IRL on the R, as they say, and it's good to get back to talking about Gotti. Though I've missed talking about the movies with you guys and things like that. Now I know that modern times or current events may have gotten everybody sort of in a state, but I'm feeling great. And, I've got some great news. I've moved into a new space, which is working out really well for me. Um, I've got some new work going
That's
that I'm
awesome,
really
man.
enjoying. And
It's way nicer. It's really nice.
it is so nice. It's really great.
I
I'm
can see
loving it.
I can see back there, and it looks like you are hard at work. I know
Yeah, I got some things working here. What
I know
I'm
you've been talking about
doing,
the mining rig. How's that going?
well, I had to get rid of that. And I had to pare down. And so what I'm doing now is I am buying big, just gigantic lists of emails off of the dark web and just spamming the shit out of them. It's going great. I'm telling you guys, things have just been, it's like a 180 for me, if I can just kind of pan over a little bit. Oh, this light doesn't get too bad, but as you can see, I've just got so much more space to work with in here.
Holy shit.
And, I've been hanging out and working on some projects and doing the email spam thing. I've got some furniture and I'm working on getting it upholstered. And tonight we're having the champagne and beers. Here's to you, gentlemen.
Oh, delicious.
Cheers.
I I've been getting those emails. I didn't know that was you. You were talking about it.
I don't know if that's from me necessarily, but yeah, that's okay. We could talk. We could talk more about that later. Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of emails talking about like
A lot of
how
people. Yeah.
my size and stamina. I'm not gonna I won't elaborate.
Yeah. This is a burgeoning career for a lot of people. So
it's strange they have like a lot of information, like personal information, like not personal information like you'd get from like Instagram or something, but what like shirts I wear or anything like that, but like more stuff like, my fears. There's a lot of stuff in there about my fears and they were accurate. And anyway, that's just, I think if that's from you, then you're onto something, pal.
Is this related to cookies at all?
Yeah, that sounds like those are like marketing emails you're getting. That sounds like maybe, I don't know. Like you have
They're these crazy emails.
Have you have you ever? This is going to sound like a weird question, but have you ever been stalked?
Not that I know of. I guess I might have been. I mean, I guess if it maybe a good stalker, I wouldn't know, right?
I was about to say if they're any good, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Not to my knowledge, I'll say that. Let me just say, Dennis, I can tell you're hard at work back there. You've got the coffee maker back there. Is that like connected to your system at all? Are you able to kind
I
of
found that, and
communicate on the computer that you want a cup of coffee and it
no,
kind
I'm
of
hoping to
programs
just
exactly what you want?
going to do it the regular way, and I'm hoping to just find a
That's
pot
too bad.
that's not broken. The computers are only just doing the spams. They can't really control any of the lights or anything yet, I'll say.
Well, I must say I'm impressed with your setup as you're panning. you kept kind of going and going, and I'm like, man, it's not really quitting. Um, I don't know if we saw the end of this basement or not, but it looks like you've got a lot of space to work with.
Well, I'm really excited and I'm loving life and everything has just been going great. And I knew that 2025 was going to be a good year. And here it is, just kind of right under the wire that things really kicked in for me. So
Now, let me ask you, are you able to like toss a ball around down there?
I'm able to, but I don't necessarily know if I would.
Have you been? I've been over. You got to get over there, Austin. I was over there last week, and I got to say we had a blast. And there's a smell down there that is it's pungent but comforting, you know. And yeah, it's there's all sorts of you could wrestle and like we could race. You could do like foot races, like little ones, but you can race.
Is that unfinished? Is there carpet down there or?
It is unfinished at the moment. So we'll see about that. I don't know. Yeah, that's a thing where, I go from yes to no on that. One day I say, oh, I'm going to do it wall to wall. And the other day I'm like, oh, no, no, thank you.
Well, yeah, you don't want to worry about spilling stuff
Yes,
and get.
definitely.
Well, one fall down there will teach you to stay on your feet. You don't want to be falling on concrete.
No, I
Oh, I
don't.
hate that.
But you don't want to do that anywhere. You don't want to do that inside. You don't want to do that outside. I mean, of course you don't want to do that. So, that could happen anywhere.
When you're inside though, it sucks more, you know? But that's just my personal experience with floor hockey.
Well, if you're outside, the general people in the general public might see you. Then you'd be the object of ridicule.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a little more humbling inside. You think of that as a safe space, and when you fall, it's a betrayal of trust, and I don't know, it just hurts a little more, uh, especially when the surface is that much harder.
I just thought of a story. This is a true story. One New Year's Eve, I was in a I was at a club and people were dancing and it was like just a group of people that we all sort of were generally acquainted. And there was a young woman there, and she said, "Let's go dance on the stage." And I said, "Okay, yeah." So I went to up on the stage, and we were dancing together. And I had some drinks, but I wasn't drunk. And we were dancing together, and we were dancing very closely. And I slipped on something and just went straight. I mean, my legs just flew out from under me, and I slammed into the ground. And I was like, "Well, I'm going home. This woman must think I'm the biggest asshole ever." I was like,
There's
there's no
there's only
coming
two
back from that.
there's only two things you can do, and that's either just pretend it never happened or scram.
I ran, man. I took off.
And
Yeah,
and
I
was
would have
that
done the
a
same.
did you ever find out what it was you slipped on? Maybe a
Uh,
banana peel or
I don't know. I assumed it was like a spilled drink. It was a New Year's Eve party. I think it was getting pretty rowdy.
And on the stage as well. It's extra. You know, everyone's. Oh, maybe you got out in time. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's one of the outs. That's one of them outside the house falls that really did a number on me.
well, like we said, it's been a little while since we've gathered. And like Dennis alluded to, there's been a lot going on in the world. There's been one certain election in the past week that's kind of taken the world by storm. I certainly haven't been able to escape the news cycle of it. Um, but I just want to say that uh, Curtis Lewa, um, he was running for mayor of New York as the Republican candidate. Um, and I just want to say, I'm glad you lost. You deserve it. Um, for what you accused the GOtye family of, um, is horrendous. Uh, the way you threw him under the uh, judicial bus is despicable. Um, I don't care that you got shot a couple times. Just because you got shot does not mean you can just point the finger at the big guy down the street. I certainly wouldn't do that. It makes me very, very sad that somebody would stoop to that. Um, John Gotti is an honorable man. I think you two would agree with that. Certainly wouldn't uh, have this pathetic man shot in a taxi cab. And if he would do it himself. I'll just say that. Um,
Sure, he's he's treated the Gotti family very poorly, and yeah, I'm no fan.
so I'll just say I don't agree with Zoran Mamdani's policies at all. Uh, it's not my thing. I'll just say that. Um, but I will support him. Um, I'm glad he beat Curtis Lewa in an embarrassing fashion, I must say. Um, but just to reiterate, I do not like him, respect him, but I wish him the best. Um, I hope his policies fail, um, but I'm the better man won. I'll put it like that.
You know, Guardian Angels is such a bizarre thing to call his organization when Gotti and his crew, you know, did so much more to protect people in New York City, in all the boroughs, you know. And I don't. It's just I don't. When you hear like people like I just found out that he didn't like Gotti just now, but when I find out about that, I get really upset, and it's really just like despicable and sad, and it just never ends. He's dead. Let him rest in peace.
These Guardian Angel guys have been running around for years now, like it's the Warriors or something. Um, and I'll just say that New York Island is much safer now that Curtis Lewa is put to rest.
You know, I'm I understand your the way you feel about Mom Donnie, and I have no skin in the game. But one thing I know is in America, there's almost for as long as it's existed, there's been communists. Now, do they have any real power or anything? No. Do they make people mad? Yeah. But they've been around for a long time. You know what is 100% not American and never has been American and didn't come from America? A beret.
That's right.
A damn beret.
Goddamn
So
right.
that's what I've got to say about that.
I don't think Davy Crockett would have had a beret when he, at the
No.
Alamo. And I don't remember seeing that.
Do you
Davy
guys
Cro-
think that the millionaires and stuff are really going to flee from New York?
I have opened up my spare room to any prospective billionaires. Have not got any uh, leads on that, but I'm
I
putting
think
out
it's
feelers.
there's no number one. No one is making any effort to reopen the Piggly Wiggly. Number two, they are going to open up a Costco. That's rich
It's
people stuff.
In Central Park?
That's for rich people.
if Zoran, if you have any courage,
Oh, here in our town, Joe. I apologize for interrupting you. They're going to open
Oh,
in our town,
oh shit.
about probably 20 minutes outside of our town.
I'll say this, Zoran. If you have any courage at all, you will open up a Piggly Wiggly right in Central Park. I don't care if it's city owned or not. It's not my city. I'm not paying those taxes. Even if I was there, I wouldn't legally be allowed to vote in that election anyway. We don't have to talk about it. But consider the Piggly Wiggly idea, and I may come around on you. Um,
It doesn't even have to be a full size. It could be a Piggly Wiggly, like a little Wiggly. I mean, the people of the borough of Central Park probably would love that. And we have so many great memories of Piggly Wiggly and Piggly Wiggly parking lot that I think it's just kind of like that'd be just like a easy layup, low hanging fruit, you know?
Yep,
I
that
know
would.
ours is struggling, but like a smaller one, like a Piglet Wiggly, that I think that could be the answer. Maybe get rid of some of these gas stations that are not really offering much. They've all got the same beef jerky and candy rings. Make it make it a
Peach
small
rings.
Piggly Wiggly.
And if I could just say one thing about Costco real quick, and I mean this, and I think you guys would both totally agree with this sentiment, which is if I could afford a 55-gallon drum of Cheetos, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys, you know?
I mean,
I hear you,
no,
man.
I think if I could do that, I would. I think,
I mean, we'd all be huddled around them, maybe, but
yeah, come on. That's
you know what I
we
mean.
get one of us would
Yeah.
buy it to share. But I think here's my plan is to go down there and pretend I'm on the phone and say that I'm a pickleball instructor and just walk around going, "Oh, and I had to cancel my pickleball instructions today because of da da da." And then some rich dickhead is going to be like, "My stupid wife needs a pickleball instructor." And I'll say, "What's your email address, buddy boy? It's going in the spaminator, baby."
Oh shit.
That's just good business.
Yeah,
Bro, if you go down there and you just say pickleball, or if someone thinks they hear you say pickleball,
they're giving
it's
me
like,
15 email addresses. This is my grandmother. This is my brother-in-law. This is my niece.
and then maybe like you can get there, like you just keep getting more email addresses from
Yeah.
those email addresses.
And then I sell those. This
You got to
is
show me
the
that.
best
You
job
got to
I've
show
ever
me how to
had.
get in the dark web.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I can do that. You got to stop beating me in those races next time you come over. Maybe let me win a race. I'll show you.
Well, maybe we'll have to see.
All right.
Well,
Just kidding.
when that day comes, Joe, you can bring the 55-gallon drum of Cheetos, and I'll bring the 55-gallon drum of toilet paper. Um, and uh, I say there's probably room to put a screen up down there, and we can watch GOtye a few times, probably, if we get started early enough.
That would be great. Yeah, definitely.
We
Um,
could work on that commentary track we've been talking about too. I know we haven't talked about that in a few months, but we should get that going. We have so many like things to say. I mean, we keep talking when when we watch the movie together, we're always talking and
all right.
saying what we about what we know about the picture and the director and stuff, the
It's,
different shots.
I think it would be best served to record that in the same room together.
For
I
sure.
I fear if we did do that, you wouldn't even be able to hear the movie at all. And as a fan of the movie, I'm like, well, do I want to hear these guys talk about it or watch the movie?
Um,
There's a there's a tightrope you got to walk. But I do think we have a lot to bring to that table.
I will say that that's a fair criticism. And one thing idea that I have is that you can sort of rapid fire out a thing during the when they stop talking in the movie.
That's
So
true.
the idea is like, and that and that's the way it's going to be, and then everybody's kind of like stopping and listening, and then you go, on this day, that's when they record, and that's when they filmed this thing over here.
I mean, like that's obvious. That's perfect. I mean, but I mean, I just want this thing so I can listen to it in my car, really.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, we could definitely let other people listen to it.
And we probably, once we get that done, we can probably contact the studio and maybe say, hey, You put out this DVD a few years ago. Maybe are you able to add this to it? Maybe we can get one of those nice box sets.
One thing is we could we could release it like on Bandcamp, and people could say pay like $1 or whatever, and then they download it, and then they play GOtye wherever and listen to it.
Yeah. Oh, I think it'd be great. I just like hearing you guys kind of like rap facts about Gotti. And sometimes I can't get that when I'm stuck in traffic.
Certainly would make the commute a little easier.
Yeah. No, and and it's a ride. But, um have you guys listened to any other commentary tracks that you have liked?
Oh yeah, that's tough. I remember listening to Kevin Smith did a commentary for Donnie Darko. That was a pretty good one.
Donnie Darko. Was he like a gangster in like the 30s?
No, he was like a kid. Well, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to give away the movie, but I'll say it this way. He is a high school kid and weird things happen to him.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of
Is it
Halloween. It's kind of Halloween based too, so it's a good movie to watch around Halloween time. Which I'm sorry we just missed, so I apologize for
And,
doing this now.
and so is the mob involved in that movie at all?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. So
Hey,
uh,
Donnie Darko, hey.
oh,
No.
You have to realize
it is.
sometimes the mob they've got all these
It's
different avenues. So you even though you may not realize what you're looking at, it could be them.
yeah, yeah. It was Donnie Brasco. It was Kevin Smith doing commentary for Donnie Brasco. It was the mob.
That's
He
a
was
pretty good move.
he was
That's a pretty good one.
he was like a weird kid, and he pretended to be a mobster.
I always wanted to do that when I was a kid.
And then, yeah, they were always like, "We're gonna kill you, Donnie."
Donnie Darko is just a good mob name.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah,
movie, but
a lot of well, I haven't seen it, but it seems like it's some wasted potential maybe.
it could still be about gangsters. Darko
I'll have to.
versus Brasco coming this summer.
I'll check. I'll definitely check it out. Because I'll be in the aisle looking at Donnie Brasco at the video store. So if Donnie Darko is probably right there, it's probably the next movie.
What gangster should Gotti go against if Gotti was like a franchise? Gotti versus
Ooh. Well, it would have to be more than one other opponent because Gotti would just sort of snuff out anyone.
I was
Just
about to
sort of
say,
just make a grease spot out of anybody else just one on one.
yeah, I was
okay,
about to say
Straight
it's
up.
not really a fair fight.
Gotti versus the fucking Guardian Angels.
I would
Ooh.
pay money for that. I think he could take them all down um, because they're cowards and liars.
Pull their little
It,
beret strings until their skulls pop.
like if I was on a subway in New York City, like on Brooklyn Bridge or something, and like I saw a guardian angel come on and was like like walking up, I would be like, "Oh shit, this guy's about to break dance."
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get kneed in the I'm gonna get whacked in the knee again.
This is like sitcom land. Hey, Jack, you better move out of our territory.
Yeah, come on, like
On a
like
special
what
episode of 59th Street.
yeah, like here's what's going on up in Harlem. Like, like,
Yeah.
oh, Guardian Angels. Like, what year is it? Like, what is this? Like, fucking what were the clowns with the baseball bats from gang movie, the New York gang movie?
only
It's
remember
the
the Warriors.
is the
Clown
baseball
match.
Furies. I think you're talking
Baseball
about.
Furies. Yeah. 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 Like it's just like that same category. I think you already said that earlier, but I just wanted to get that visualization in
I think
everyone's head.
I think Gotti would. I think he'd slot into that movie pretty well. He'd probably be like kind of behind the scenes, pulling some strings that you don't really see him necessarily. Um, but like the baseball guys are running around and they're like, oh, if we don't get this guy, Gotti's gonna be pretty mad. So we need to take this guy out. And I think there's some roller rink guys that are uh, pretty vicious. I don't think those guys would work for Gotti. So they would probably be on watch, making sure they don't uh, skate into the wrong territory. Um,
I know we already had Bill the Butcher, um, but I they should have had like a butcher, an 80s, 70s, 80s style butcher gang where it was like they had all white and like a white apron, but it was kind of like bloodstained and stuff like that. That would have looked
That
cool.
that would have been rad. And they could have been like that would like we could like work that into the Piggly Wiggly. They could be like the Piggly Wigglies or something.
yeah,
Work that
maybe
back
they're in the
into
butcher section, putting out the fresh cuts.
this is a movie we're talking about making
Well,
because
It
I guess
sounds
I
like it.
know I'm sort of trying to
I
saying I wish
I'm
that
trying
would have happened in Warriors.
because I gotta tell you I can't get the visualization of Gotti as a kaiju out of my mind now.
Now that's what we're
Like
talking about.
like in the like just like trudging over the East River and just like stepping on I don't know whoever. And be like, hey, and he goes to Madison Square Garden and just like looks or Yankee Stadium and just looks down in there.
I
Hey
think
Gotti,
guys,
giant
I,
kaiju Gotti tramples New York City. I think that would be freaking badass.
I
maybe on
think
a
he'd
short.
have. I think if he made his way to Brooklyn Island, he would have. Let's just say I don't think he'd leave much behind.
No, sorry, sorry, your tea garden and Park Slope uh just had a size 50,000 loafer stuff on it by frickin' Kaiju Gotti.
Hey
It
Joe,
was a nice loafer too.
I want to recommend a book called Big is Life by E.L. Doctorow.
Oh, I like the
Oh,
name. That sounds like a name I can get on with. Sounds like Donnie Darko.
uh,
Doctro?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Is that can I get that in audiobook too?
I really don't know.
All right.
It's an
I
old
gotta
book.
I gotta listen to something in the damn car.
You got to. You know
All
what?
right. Sorry for swearing again.
Sometimes sometimes I just bang on the dashboard and the light and grab a coat hanger and kind of bang on some stuff. But most of the time I listen to the radio.
Yeah. I
Hey,
guess we
I've
do
got a
that.
little mini DVD player that I just it plugs into the cigarette lighter. I just keep Gotti going on a loop.
Damn, that's what's up.
Oh man, I wish my cigarette lighter didn't fucking break. I swore again. Uh, but
I think it's okay. I do think we've sworn a lot on this in the
oh
past.
okay. I know. But yeah, I mean like so you just like where do you put do you put the screen like right in the console like where the speed is?
Yeah,
Or
are
do you
you
have it like
watching
Yeah,
or
next
are
to
you
yeah,
you or
just
listen to it?
yeah. So there's a sizable gap between the wheel and the kind of speedometer. I'm pretty in tune with my car, so I don't need to see the number. So it's just right there. And you're already looking that way anyway, so what's it matter just to look down a little bit? Yeah, it it's really I found that sometimes I get home and I don't really want to necessarily watch a movie, but you're in a car, you got to be in the car anyway. So might as well watch a movie there. So it kind of, you know, saves you a little time here and there, and it's something you like. So uh, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It seems like a no-brainer.
Well, I can't watch anything while I'm driving because I am too busy. I'm usually making a video of myself, and I'm doing some kind of a like a rant, and then
Are you going back? Are you doing those again? You're doing those
well,
again
I
now?
always say today I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna post this on TikTok, but then at the end I'm just like, no, no, I chicken out. I don't do it, but I don't want to. I don't really save it as a draft or anything because I want the rant to be current. I want it to feel current. Like I want it to feel
There was that
like
one you
real.
did
This
where
just
you
happened.
there's that one you were reading that manual, your car manual, but you were doing it in an iambic pentameter like in a Shakespeare, and that one was crazy. If you should try it. Like that stuff was rad. Or the one where you had the firecrackers on the roller skates
Well, I mean,
in your car.
I do appreciate you saying that, but I mean, we all know that I made those videos 15 years ago, so I gotta, you know,
I know. I guess you got to be more responsible with your new space and everything. It's fun to goof around and watch GOtye and do foot races, but you can't really do too much. You don't want to be lighting stuff off in there.
yeah, man, this is the era of hard work, and it's paying off, and being tough, getting to work and making money. I'm a capitalist now, so Zoran, whatever you got going on, good for you. Millionaires, if you come to my town, prepare to get scammed.
But you're
I
going to be running that. Go
I
for it.
I I hope that works out great because I think if this does like turn out well, we can maybe kind of upgrade the production of the show if you're willing to put in some of that earnings. I'm certainly not asking for any share of that, but um, I will say next time I'm in that basement, I will want to share that coffee.
I will get. I'm okay. So a couple things. I'm working on getting a coffee pot, and I'm working on getting a table. Now the thing about the table is I got to move it at nighttime, and one of the legs fell off in the dark, so I can't tell if it's a screw back in thing or I like a if it's broke. But I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get this table on the light, and then coffee time.
So, are you moving it in at the dark, or is
I'm
there
uh,
is
the,
there a nosy
I'm
neighbor
moving it
thing?
across town to here, but it had for whatever reason it's got to be in the dark.
So,
I know.
is this multiple stages, or is this
Yeah,
like a planning?
it's in multiple stages. I
Okay,
mean, so like I
okay,
say, I mean, it'll be here soon, but I got to deal with the leg situation. So,
understood.
all right. Well, great to see you guys as always.
Yeah,
And
we've only got a couple more minutes here, so we probably need to be wrapping up.
I just, I'll be excited to watch Gotti again with you guys soon, and I looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. Uh, in general,
Absolutely. It's been a
Same
good
here.
it's been a pretty solid GOtye year. I know we haven't checked in a lot, but like yeah, I mean we've been doing good GOtye stuff and like I'm watching GOtye a ton. So, um I feel like that feels like a real power move for us and it's been good. And always great seeing you guys obviously in this format. It's the best. Just
I
getting
I think this is probably a good time to announce 2026 will be the inaugural Gotti-thon, um, where we will meet up and kind of share thoughts on Gotti, memories, fond ideas, and just fellowship with Gotti and all its fans.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
And also, so the kind of a dual announcement. I've been working with a group to do a um, kind of a Fallout Boy Gotti collaboration, Fall Out Boy cover band in the style of Gotti. So uh, just give you an idea. Um, we may do the song. This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn block party. And so the actual title, or like we're going down, down, now. Sugar, we're shooting off fireworks. Like the
Hell
block
yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of the idea of what we're doing. I think I don't want to kind of take over this thing, but I think that'd be a pretty cool headliner for GOtye.
I think that'd be a no-brainer. And, yeah, that's good. That'd be fantastic. I can't wait to see what else you guys got like cooking up over there about this Gotti band. I would
I
love
say
Fall Out Boy.
let's talk. Let's talk about it more later.
Well, and I will say it is just me right now. So if you guys uh, play anything or just kind of want to figure out how you want to be in the band, that is definitely a possibility. Nobody's responded to the flyers I've put out, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think we can put something together, and I'm feeling great about GOtye.
Me too, definitely. Excellent. I
Can't wait.
can't wait.
Me neither. I mean, I hate music, but I can't wait.
Well, sometimes even music you don't like, if there's something about it that you kind of resonate with, it'll kind of overpower it. And even if you still don't really like it, you find a way to enjoy it.
Mm, I nah.
Well,
But all right.
being part of it, yeah, does make me more on board. I'll say I'm not too proud.
Well, I mean, you've got that basement, so maybe I don't know, maybe we can uh, practice a little bit and then uh, put on the movie, do a couple foot races, kick a ball around. Hell, if we get that Cheeto drum, we'll be eating out of that, I'm sure.
I mean, this could be like our version of Get Back.
Oh, that would be fun. That sounds great. I love that idea.
Mm, that'd be great. So I'm on board.
Well, that about brings us to our end. Do you guys got any other closing thoughts?
No, man. Just watch Gotti, enjoy life, read those
Watch Gotti
emails.
and give Dennis your freaking email. If anyone who's hearing this, give Dennis your email. I mean, I'm getting these emails. They're about dreams dreams that I didn't share anything with, tell anyone about, and I'm loving it. Some sort of a demon computer he's got. I don't know.
These computer whiz guys they're pretty smart now, so I bet
These ads, man.
he may not even need you to give him your email, from what I
I mean, the things
understand.
are just listening to you all the time. So if you're dreaming and you're yelling out shit, I don't know.
I mean, I know I am, but
Well, I'll see what I can do. Look, I'll see what I can. I'll see what I can do. I'll start
Well,
working on it.
I think this is a great return. And I think I speak for all of us when I say that you can expect more of this where this comes from.
you got that right.
But from us, we hope you had a good Halloween. Zoran.